Welcome to the PairRec San Fran Tourism channel. Our goal is to showcase the top tourist attractions and points of interest within the San Francisco Bay Area. Today is part 4 of a series of adventures that include showcasing the cities of San Rafael and Novato within Marin County. Now, most tourists and locals think of the points of interest in Marin County as being, Sausalito, Muir Woods, maybe even Mount Tamalpais or Stinson Beach. But the cities of San Rafael and Novato have some amazing attractions that tourists and locals alike would want to take advantage of. Part 1 of the series, we started off in Richmond as we went over the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge, then ended up at Pickleweed Park. In part 2, we continued from Pickleweed Park to Chinatown State Park. And in part 3, we continued from Chinatown State Park to Civic Center Drive in Sausalito. Now, what's special about the last 3 adventures is I showcased some amazing views of the San Pablo Bay, hiking trails in Chinatown State Park. You've got in addition to hiking, you've got windsurfing, you've got kayaking, you've got picnic areas, all of which showcase spectacular views of the San Pablo Bay and much more. Now, for part 4, we're going to continue from Civic Center Drive going northbound as we approach Novato. So, that being the case, let's get started. Now, here's the exit that you would take coming from San Francisco going northbound to get to the starting point of our adventure for part series today, featuring, as I said earlier, San Rafael and Novato. The specific exit is North San Pedro Road. Okay, here's Civic Center Drive, where we'll be beginning part 4 of our series of San Rafael heading northbound towards Novato. We also have cycling options. How you doing on North San Pedro Road? Today's weather in San Rafael calls for 84 degrees Fahrenheit with 7 mile an hour per winds and 41% humidity. Civic Center Drive. Now you can also take the bus route within Marin County, especially along Civic Center Drive. The bus routes are number 35, 49, and 149. Now, there are also more cycling options along Civic Center Drive. Here's a dog park area called Field of Dogs. That's where those of you who do have animals or pets, you can take it to the animal playground. Field of Dogs. Just off of Civic Center Drive is Amory Drive, where you'll find a playground for family and children, and also there's a pond area. Here's a Pantique Courts area where it seems to be somewhat similar to bocce ball, the objective being either 2 players or a group of teams try to get the balls closest together. It's one of the objectives to winning. The Pantique Court. There's plenty of parking in the area as well. And there are also restrooms. Now here's the playground area, which includes several swings, slides, and a seating area. More views of the playground. The park area. Now here's the lagoon area, which is very nice. Spectacular views of the mountains. You've got the birds swimming in the water. There's a nice little trail. And there's a seating area as well to relax and watch the view of the lagoon. More stunning views of the lagoon. And there's also a picnic area adjacent to the lagoon. Now here's the bench resting area where you can also observe views of the bay, of the lagoon area. The ducks swimming in the lagoon. The wild geese looking for food. More wonderful views of the lagoon. Again, it's great for relaxing, take photographs, videos, kick back, relax, and enjoy the scenery. There are two water fountains within the center of the lagoon. Here's a picnic table that's right along the trail adjacent to the lagoon. We're having lunch. Now here's another entrance to a certain section of the lagoon where you can get maybe even a bigger, better view of the lagoon. Another resting area where you can observe spectacular views of the lagoon. Now the Marin Center Marin Veterans Memorial Auditorium is a 2,000-seat facility that features a variety of musical concerts, performance theater events, and special events. The Marin County Civic Center also offers Dolphin tours. They're usually 90-minute tours that are offered on Wednesdays and Fridays at 10:30 a.m. and you meet on the second floor cafeteria, room 233. The tour is given by Frank Lloyd Wright. There's a few food stands just within the parking lot of the Marin Civic Center. Or food stands. Continuing back along Civic Center Drive. The food stands that are inside the parking lots of the Civic Center appears as though it's only limited to certain days. That is July 10th through the 12th and July the 17th through the 19th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Embassy Suites is just to your right if you plan on staying in the area. Continuing along Civic Center Drive. Here's the Sonoma Marin light rail corridor that literally takes you from Marin County all the way to Sonoma County. It opened in 2017. Bike racks at the station for parking your bike as you take the light rail. More views of the train track. This is the Marin Civic Center station at 3801 Civic Center Drive. Continuing along Civic Center Drive. There's a bike lane along Civic Center Drive. Great for cyclists. This is the freeway exit and entrance. Entrance to going towards San Francisco southbound or northbound towards Santa Rosa. Now at this point, Civic Center Drive turns into Redwood Highway and is also a visitor's information center a few miles northbound.